No shot, not this blood clot. No. And that.
Me cook up a lobster. Cook up a lobster. No pancakes, no bad muffin, sweet potato pie. Don't want a snack, don't want a stuffing, salty salmon lie. Don't want biscuits, don't want cake. Teach me how to bake. With all that cash, no doing dash. Call the Nisha for heaven's sakes. No chewy pasta, no chewy pasta. Step aside, Shayla. Make all the Nisha.
Nisha, I'm gonna need lobster.
Step aside, Shayla. Make all the Nisha. You cook up a lobster. 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 I'm so tired of Shayla and the burnt up beef. Amber, don't you cook that chicken. Right now I'm in my seafood era. Lobster and fish in the kitchen. Takeout food is a belly. Shayla burnt toast with no good jelly. Air Force One, somebody call Nelly because I'm about to run up out of this deli now. Watch you now. No chewy pasta. Step aside, Shayla. Make all the need.
Got you.
Cook up a lobster. No chewy pasta. Step aside, Shayla. Make all the niche.
Yeah, the Nisha.
You cook up a lobster.
I'm gonna need lobster.
Cook up a lobster. Cook up a lobster. She cook up a lobster. Cook up a lobster. Cook up a lobster. Cook up a lobster.
Good evening, good evening, good evening, friends. Good evening. I'm here with Auntie Riri. What's going on?
What's up, her?
Listen to me. Lobster has stopped cooking these days. It's other things cooking right now. Them, after all of the lobster meats, you realize no lobster's cooked in a while now.
Ain't nobody cooking no more. Amber ain't cooking breakfast, and ain't nobody getting no meals.
Nisha has one with the lobster. After that, when I hear about no more cooking, we haven't seen any lobster meals, on deck or
We
on
ain't
street.
seen one.
Not even one. Jackie, thank you very much for the Uncle Alert. Good evening, friends. I do have two skills, and I'll play it while me and Riri are here. Riri's here with me this evening. Y'all know how it works. It's Riri and O'Neill evening this evening, so I want to know it work. Riri doing good. Riri, talk to them. Talk to them, Riri.
Hey, we here tonight. We go look at the surveillance because it's a misunderstanding in Kentucky, in Louisville. But O'Neill, I think that the cousin has messed around with the baby daddy.
That's what they've been saying. Erica saying it all day. People have been saying it all day that the cousin and the baby daddy have something going on. So I can see that. I definitely can see it. Erica's been saying it. Just coming to the chat. Erica been saying it. I've been like, Erica, I see what you're saying. Them way too close, and some of the way or the cousin talk.
And it's almost she set up Big Kai.
Yeah, it's like it's like something that we don't know. So she's been saying it. Erica, she's been saying it. She's been saying that girl. I don't know the girl. She's throwing me off every time I see her, and I'm like, Anthony boy, I don't know you're in. I don't know what you in. I do not know what you're in, man, because you're not in anything good. It's no worries. Let me see if I can give them the skit. Let me give y'all the skit because I know y'all probably asking for it.
Where Roddy?
He in the kitchen, riding your baby mama out here.
And I know you lying. Such a bad. I know you lying. What you doing in Louisville?
Man, I'm out here chilling with my people, playing cards and relaxing.
Playing cards, playing games like you always do. Do I need to get somebody to drive you back to Baton Rouge?
Who you talking to like that?
I'm talking to you. I let you get away with what you did with me, but not with this one. Because she brought him thinking that you was going to be excited to see him after you ain't seen him in so long.
First of all, you and her should have never brought him over here.
I didn't bring him over here. She did.
Riri, what you got on this one? What you got?
I just think back to what I said because she's lying. The cousin's lying right there because she's acting like she that she told him about it. She kind of sprung that on him. So that's why I'm really thinking like, what is the cousin's motive?
It makes sense. I don't know what the cousin's motive is at all. But it does make sense though. Like it kind of seemed like it sprung it on her, to be honest.
Yeah.
I don't like the family. I don't like the family. I don't know what's going on. But Baton Rouge, I know it's like he was locked up in Baton Rouge. That's what it is sounding like.
Mm. Yeah, something going on. Something
It
going
sound like
on.
that. Mhm. It sound like that. It sound like that. But boy, I don't know. I don't know.
I
I don't
wonder
know.
if the cousin, either she's in a current situation with him, or
Mhm.
was she pregnant by him or something, or does she have a child by him or something? And but he was so in love with Denisha, that's why she's making sure that they stay disconnected. Like she knew he was gonna react like that for some reason. And
Oh, okay.
yeah, and like it's a part of her plan. But I think they definitely something ain't right.
Something ain't right. The cousin looks like fucking toxicity. I'll say that much. Like when I see the cousin, I just see toxic. Like my radars go off. My hood radar go off.
Yeah, 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 for real, for real. For real, for real.
I'm sorry, friends. It is what it is. I live in the hood, so we just have radars. It
Yeah,
goes off, blinks. It blinks. It lights up.
exactly.
So like it goes off. So it's going off right now. Like it's just going
Yeah,
off. Totally.
yeah.
We all don't know. Sure, I may be able to speak and know a lot of stuff, but I've seen some bug woogs now.
And some people
So
were saying like that he didn't want Kai in that environment. It was nothing but soda on the table and cards. There was no money out like they were gambling. There was, of course they wouldn't put product on the table, but nothing in that house. He was just playing a spade game.
also there's no argument for him because if you haven't seen the kid in a while, right, Riri, and
Yep.
you see the kid, you'd at least outside and at least talk to the kid and whatever. No, I can't agree with that. There's no way
Yep.
I can see a kid and really excited like, yo, I'll talk to y'all soon, whatever. You know what? The word the game, but don't worry, I'll come back to the game. Y'all just play. At least go outside and talk to him. But to say, hey, sit down right there. So until I'm done, which is maybe the evening before he's done, nah.
Yep.
I ain't giving him no excuse. None. Just
Yep.
like I wouldn't give the woman the excuse, I'm not giving the man the excuse. So if people looking for, I ain't giving him that. Definitely ain't giving him that at all. Let me put it back up for them so they can see.
So what's the problem?
It's always something with you. I haven't seen you in so long, then you come up in here acting all crazy, doing whatever you want to do, and I told you can't control.
I'm not trying to control you. I'm telling you that you did wrong for making him feel like that. That's why I didn't want this situation to happen to begin with. He already had a knife in his heart. You just decided to go ahead and twist it and make it even worse.
First of all, I talked to him. And I told him how I felt.
Well, it wasn't effective, clearly, because he felt some type of way about it.
First, what you doing in here?
Yeah,
Why you even come back in?
It don't matter. She could be here. You worried about the wrong stuff. You need to be worried about the relationship with her son, who you ain't seen in so long.
Son, this is the reason why I have not been in your life.
Now you want to
Because
arrest
of your
her
mother.
All right. Let me say this, Riri. A lot of men say this, right? And sometimes it can be true, but in this instant, I'm not buying it. I'm telling you right off the cup. But you can go right ahead, Riri. I'm not buying it. I'm sorry. It's not one of those ones that's an excuse. You cannot see a kid a long time. I don't care what could have happened to the whatever it is. Then you try to find a way to have a relationship with a kid. But go ahead, Riri.
No, I agree. I don't think it is an excuse. I had a similar situation. Like I said, a lot of people, like I heard people in the comments, like being happy that Kai was sad or whatever, saying that's goody for him. But me having a 13-year-old son and his dad is overseas, and it's not even something just like really, like that type of situation. But when you
Yeah.
see your child hurt, hurtful, and
Yeah.
I just don't see any way out of it. But this scene kind of lets me know and it goes back to what I've been thinking a long time, was Denisha really abused or was she the abuser?
That does make sense. So she's been saying things. He's been saying some stuff as well too. I don't know if she was. I'm not sure. It seemed like just trying to control him. I do see that piece because he's saying, she's trying to control him, and I get all of that, right? I get those pieces, but I'm still going to lay it at his foot
Yeah.
for not seeing his kid. It's almost like you just can't come off of that part. Like even if if the mother is terrible, and there are some terrible mothers now, right? You're not all, but I'm just saying. And when I say this, I don't know me, ladies. Come on now, you know this. You have terrible man and terrible woman. You know, some people work and some people don't work. Even if the mother was that terrible, at least try to find some way of the kid kind of, you know. And that's kind of what I was kind of pinpointing to this morning with people when I tried to give those things about your rights as a man, right? It don't, not because the mother is saying things means your rights as a man go away, unless there is some reason for your rights to go away. It's just, that's all I'm saying. And it's one of those things that we have been like scared with in the black community, which is why I kind of put up what I put up this morning, because a lot of men get scared of it. At one point I'm only kind of shaken up from it because I didn't understand the system. It makes sense. And I didn't understand the system in Jamaica, and I never understand here as to where your rights is. Like, you know, you always told that the woman have most of the rights. Them. So basically, if you're black, you're kind of, it is what it is. Once you have the kid, you have the kid. You don't really know the rights you really have unless somebody tells it to you. You know what I mean?
Yep.
Yeah, so it's just, it's one of those. Sit time, read some comments. Some hope that and shut up everyone. Y'all, I'm tired of y'all downing him. Denisha has definitely made him mad up. And this might be time for Ann to make standing up to Shayla as well. Okay. When him stand up to Shayla first, then we can take this standing up.
Yeah.
If that makes sense. I'm sorry. And I love her, but no. Stand up to Shayla first. And besides, here's how I feel about people who have relationships with them baby daddy and baby mommy. It's not your business. Yep. You need to stay out of it. You need to stay out of it. Just like it's both of them that have that child. You don't have a leg to stand on. If something happens, you can go bye-bye in 2 seconds. You need to stay out of it. That's this one of the business you need to know if to stay, if to sit out.
Yep.
No, maybe if him was abusing the mother and the kid, and then sure, and you decide they go and jump in like whatever, which I don't know, that depending. But in this instant, especially with you having Kai with you, I cannot agree with this. I can't agree with this one. Sorry, I can't agree with this one. Yeah, no. I don't know. It's tough. It's tough.
Yeah.
Denisha is a protector of people to be wrong. People be wrong. You can see how she's looking over and getting treated wrong. Go ahead. Go ahead, Riri.
No, I was gonna say similar to the same thing. It's like that's the part that got me, because you took this child, this baby, out of town without the mother knowing, and now you're putting them in danger. Right. You don't know nothing about this hood. Nothing.
Right. I can't agree with that. Okay. If you want to say you guys are out on vacation and it was the whole vacation thing, you win me on that. But the danger part, when now you're bringing the kid to some place where you don't know if man might have something, he might have a gun on him pull off, he does something else. Guess what? Now you've lost your entire rights to Kai. So that I'm advocating for. That's total nonsense. You know, it just no. I ain't gonna even try to go with nobody with that one. It don't make no sense. Generational. I'm glad you're back. And thank you very much, Riri, for pinpointing that, because I didn't see it.
You're welcome.
I've seen it block people before, but I don't know how to block them, because I've seen other people get blocked where no one blocked them, but it just, I don't know, the system does some weird things. So and it was not generation, it was also Blackaroni as well too. And Blackaroni normally doesn't say anything. So I just don't know. I don't know why the YouTube platform does that.
I block people sometimes on accident where I pushed the wrong person, and then I had to go back into the studio and do it. But I've done that before. I've knocked out my real people.
Yeah. So I don't know. That's why I said, hey, I don't know what the deal is. It says, I don't believe that Aunt is going to fight. I believe they're going to talk it out, and that the dad how it affected him as a child when we don't know. Well, let's see. I'm just saying, I just don't believe it's Aunt's business though. You see, and sometimes some of what's happening for Kai right now. Okay, this is going to sound weird, but I want to listen to my friend. Sometimes, Riri, you need to see it. Sometimes you need to see it as a kid, because you may have been thinking something else. But when you see it yourself, then you can't say you never see it. You know, and I said that to sometimes. You never know what a kid needs to learn. You know what I mean? Because it must have other perception, and it needed that perception to say, okay, you know what? I already know I don't want to be like this, but you know what? I'll go with this. I just want y'all to know that. Miss T says, I hope that they put boots on Anthony. Who does he think he is? He definitely believe like he make out of steel. But nonetheless, let me get
And
it back
that's not
into
true either. I tell him, you don't even need to be talking to him.
You should never talk to nobody like your mother.
Excuse me? Excuse me?
Never.
Oh, he has a great mother. I raised him very good. He's in great hands. Clearly, he's growing up to be a very good young man, despite you not being there.
I want to be in my son's life.
Oh,
It's
please.
you. It's been so many years.
Please.
I have not reached out to you. It's been so many years. I have not seen my son.
No, it's not because of me. I gave you that opportunity more than once, and you let him down like you always do, like you're doing again.
Denisha,
Why do we keep going in this circle?
first of
You
all,
would think
why
you
are
grew up by now.
Why are you in?
All right, so there we go. Really, what you think? Because it seemed like
Hey,
she's
is
been
it possible? Because we've been getting so much overdose, right, of Dave, right? And we say that Dave
Yes.
Dave has a lot of similarities to Anthony and to Wayne. What if Denisha used to be a Shayla? And that's
Possible.
why he's throwing up. And she said, I gave you plenty of opportunity. Isn't that something that Shayla would say? I gave you plenty of opportunities to be there for your.
Possibly.
She's saying to me, could it be that Denisha like emasculate? Remember he said too. He said never talk to men like your mother talking to me. Maybe she was a Shayla, and that's why he stayed away from her.
Maybe. Possibly. Demon Gaza
And that would
says
be and that would be
one of
and
them
that
is
would be
lying.
Anthony's karma too.
Possibly. Anthony saying what Mama God saying what is lying. Miss Tisa exactly, O'Neill. Address Sheila first before you try checking anyone else. I'm just saying, check somebody first. I will say this. I know I'm gonna be tough, but here's the thing. Just like I'm tough with, just like the women sometime when we talk about the honeypot girl, I'm going to be tough on the men, right? And I will say this: you also have a duty to do something. You just have to, right? I don't have one of the easiest, situation, at big before, okay, with mine, and it was basically tough to get, communication going. But I had to do things to make it. Does that make sense? I have to like go out of the way to get it done. So for me, the daddy needs to go out of the way to make things done. I'm just not going to, and that's why I'm saying. But I like your point, I love your point. But I'm just saying, black men, for me, it is the same fallacy that I've been talking about, where because black men don't know them rights, they just give up these rights automatically.
Yep.
That's what it is. It could be just like that. It could be the same. It could be the same thing we're taught. We give a lot of rights up, which is kind of what I was talking about this morning. Black men give up a lot of them rights, and they realize that them have these rights, so them can go fight for. Right? Meaning you go fight for your time.
Yes.
Meaning so you say, okay, hey, my time is on Tuesdays or on Wednesdays. That's the time I'm fighting for. Instead, then just give up and say, you know what, I can't bother with the mother, so I'm not going to do anything at all. And I get it. Court can be expensive, but I don't know, get lead because they do work it as well. They're not going to deny you time, though. I'll tell you that much. The court is not going to deny you some amount of time. In fact, you can represent yourself. You can represent yourself. You basically can represent yourself. You just need to get some consultation to assist you. So I don't know. I don't know. Dave is definitely not the father for sure. Marianne, yes. Dave is not the daddy for sure. Dave is definitely not the daddy. Dave has been absolved of being the daddy, of being Kai's daddy. Let me see if I can put it back up for us, friends. Let me finish it out for us real quick.
I'm good. You got it, cousin.
Thank you.
And then you gonna just keep talking about people crazy? How if I start talking to everybody around here crazy?
You're not gonna come up in here and start making demands.
You know what? I thought that you would have got it by now. At least when he's around, you would have saw him. But here you are.
This.
I'm gonna end up.
Man,
I'm gonna end up doing something to you.
you serious?
I'm dead serious.
Who is this?
Do I look like I'm joking?
Who is this?
You worry about the wrong stuff again.
Denisha, take Kai away outside.
Rodney,
Even the way he dressed hilarious. I'm sorry.
Because there's too many witnesses in here if I end up doing something.
Look here, Riri. The grandpa shots and the whatever, not going to cut it. Me don't know where Anthony I go with and the grandpa shots. I
That thing is aging right before our eyes. For real. He
you see them
came in
laughing
like
at him.
sugar daddy to the rescue like a bug.
Send that to the rescue.
It's the way he was standing in the door though. It was standing in the door for me.
These boys need to floor Anthony because he's out of his mind. He is out of his. I don't know what is he doing there.
But you know what? I can
It's
see
not
the
his
same
business.
scene with as in Dave and Amber, where he's gonna say, "Oh, you think you know Denisha?" You know what I'm saying? Type
Mm-hmm.
of deal.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. I see what you're saying, Dwayne Riri. I see what you're saying in terms of it could be that she was Shayla. It could be. I think I what you're saying. It could be that. It really and truly could be that. It could be that. It really could be that. Riri, let me read some comments real quick. Denisha done pumped up little ankles. Girl, you better come back and help him fight. Someone says, what exactly is Anthony going to say to this brother? I don't know because he have no leg to stand on. Someone is he's going to hand over a pocket full of money. Basically, that's all he's going to do. Hand over a pocket full of money. The more Power Ranger. Someone else says, oh God, Ant-Man be rolling up on everyone lately. I don't know what is he doing, friends. I don't know. They are laughing at little ankles because I don't know what he's going to do. All the boys just stomp him out. The principle. All of these hits, men feed off of what the women say and don't even check the references and end up in mess. Yes, they do. A lot of times men don't check the references. If they keep it real, they would have Anthony get checked or snatched up like Hulk did Trill because he can't walk on into this territory thinking he's going to straighten him out. Like you just can't. Hi O'Neill, hi Riri. I'd like to see more regarding Big Kai's dad. I don't think Denisha is squeaky clean. I don't think she's squeaky clean either, Annette. She's not squeaky clean. However, the only piece I think we have with it is Anthony has no business in this one. Ready or just jump right in. I know you're moving around. So when you're ready, you jump in. Yeah, when you're ready, you jump in.
Okay, say O'Neill and Riri. I would like to see more regarding like that. I don't think Denisha. I agree with that. I don't think she hiding something. I think it's gonna be the same situation, and that's why I say the level 3 Amber fans, they gonna get their feelings hurt because there's more to come with Dave and there's more to come with Denisha, and it's gonna end up a wash. It's gonna end up a wash
It
because
makes
Anthony
sense. I
don't know
like that.
her and she don't know him, and it's all the same.
It's way too much. It's gonna be a misunderstanding, like you always
It's
say.
gonna be a
This is gonna be a
misunderstanding.
misunderstanding.
Yeah, for sure. Anthony about to
That
get a
boy gonna come in.
misunderstanding.
He's about to get a couple lumps. He need a couple lumps. He does need a couple lumps. How dare you roll up on the man like you just not no business at the man's house like that? You don't have no business. This whole trap house, you know what I mean? Like you at this trap
Yeah.
house doing your thing. Like what?
But I will say this, y'all. I will say this. People, I'm tired of women calling like Mr. Joseph and Anthony sassy though. I don't think he's sassy because it take balls to do that. To walk up in somebody else and this the hood. This ain't Dave's house, which is $1 million home or whatever. This is the hood. So I do give little Ankle credit for walking up in there. I don't know if he gonna walk out or not, but I do give him credit for walking in there. That take ball. I mean, that take,
Either you take balls or you're high on something, Riri. Okay,
one of the
because
two.
sometimes you need to know. You got to know when to hold and when to fold. It's just this is
Yep.
not his business. These
Yep.
people, okay, he has no rights to cut. None. Unless
Yep.
he's going to adopt him, where he now gets all of the rights transferred. This is why I look at it. Unless you're going to adopt legally, where he's now yours and you have him under your control, you have no rights to him. You don't, right? Now, when it comes to Joseph, I will as well agree with Erica. Mr. Joseph too emotional, and Mr. Joseph thinking about the wrong things. Like I was trying to tell someone, because at the end of the day, she and we end up on the basketball court again, and them look like them about to do the hokey pokey. Okay.
Yep.
So in other words, he fought for nothing. Him die, the whole of the crash out is for nothing. That's the deal. That's what the point I was making. You can't tell kids what to do. They're gonna do what they like. Just there's nothing you can really do about it. Sit tight. Let me read some comments first. Someone says, I don't think Ant will be aggressive, but more humbly speaking, he would be dumb if he fought outside his territory. Well, indefinitely. The dog they will dog walk Anthony, take him cat, and pay the Kentucky Derby. Someone says, O'Neal, a few waves with Anthony and Amber, and they'll be back to the crossroads of getting back together. You know what? I'm starting to believe that. And I'm telling people, if you look at the setups, the setup now look kind of weird. It just looks weird. Anthony has secretly taken self-defense classes with Ben. He must take the classes. He must have taken the class. Now, Josephine is emotional. Amen. He brings his son to this stuff. You just can't. Like, you just cannot bring Kai to this. This should be a trip where I have with your son. Like, it just, I disagree. This now is what I disagree with, because now it's no longer just a place of safety, but it's unsafe. Like, it's unsafe. If you did this now, she'll have the right to go to the court and say, well, make him block him entirely because he's not a good parent. She can't say that.
She ain't gonna block nothing now because she need the rent paid.
Yeah, she rent paid. Yeah, somebody asked the rent paid. That is something else. The baby daddy didn't want his son at the party house. He told him that. Yeah, he didn't want him at the party house. We got that. Yeah, but you have to see a son after years. Come on now. Even if you don't want him there, you should have left. I think that's the point people is raising. I can't agree with him not wanting to see his son. Yeah, you can't complain. Because, okay, and see, no argument has holes in it. Because he's saying Denisha is not doing this or she's not doing that. Okay, well, his son is, and Denisha is not there. Are you going to come out and see him? Are you going to go outside and walk with him? I don't know, walk with him, spend some time with him, say, hey, you know what? Run a couple games. Let me go talk to my son. I didn't even say that from him. He said, hey, go sit down at the corner and wait. No, I'm sorry. No. I ain't gonna give no big man no pass.
And he literally said, I'm playing cards. He literally said that.
Yeah, meaning, hey, you come after whenever I'm done playing cards. Playing cards. We're not talking about saving a life. We're not talking about someone was passing.
When no money on the table. When no money on the table. People said they was gambling. When no money on the table.
Look here, friends. Wanna know me? I'm not giving no grown man no pass. You're not getting no pass from me, just like you're not getting no pass from me at all with that. Just not getting no pass from me at all. No, that's a grown man. He knows exactly what he's doing. You know what I mean? But hey, maybe we could ask to the chat. I don't know, chat. Could we give Kai's father a pass for, you know, is Kai's father right? Maybe that's what we have to ask in the chat. Riri?
Let me see.
Let me ask it in the chat. Yeah. What are you eating, Riri? What is the name of that franchise?
Oh, I'm sorry. I was starving. Golden
Chick. What's the name of the franchise?
Oh, Golden Chick.
I've never heard about that before. Maybe we'll check that out. You know, we'll check out that franchise. Golden Chick.
That's what I was thinking. Who comment is that? They said they will put Ann in the hospital and Shayla will have to get Kai and Amber has to make decisions next of kin. That's what I was thinking. I did think about that too. Yeah, it could get ugly.
Exactly. It take balls to be sassy as well.
Yeah, we can't call every man sassy. Golly. Because what we gonna call women? That mean every woman is a B when she stand up for herself? I mean, come on, we gotta stop calling our black men sassy.
I don't like the term either. If you are standing up for it, that's different from you meddling in other people's business. I'll say that.
Yeah.
Because if you're just meddling in other people's business, then you're too much. You're way too much. And in this, Anthony is way too much. Antoinette says, I believe that we don't know the whole story about Kai's father and Denisha. You never bring your child to a trap house. I understand that, friends. But he's there. The question is, does the dad leave and go see him, or go to the trap house? And right now, what I'm seeing is a father who went back to a trap house and says, hey, you know what? Wait till I'm ready for sale. What in the world? What are we talking about here? Come on, man. He was not working on something. He was not trying to fix a car, or I don't know, doing something else. He was playing cards. Him can miss the game. Him can miss a game.
Yep.
Angela Edwards, thank you for the super chat. Let's see. So no, you know, let me see what the men them are saying. Bad timing, but I would have at least took him to basketball court and see what he's got. I'm just saying, it's just no, friends. I'm not gonna know. No, friends, no. I'm not going to give this grown man a pass. I cannot give the grown man a pass. Yeah, Art, let's say it's a trap house. Let's just say it's a trap house. Still can't give the grown man a pass. At least go see the youth. At least take a walk with him. Hey, me soon come back. I'm going to take a walk with him. Then you walk with him. Hey, you know what? I'll see him later. But, you know, I'm going to do some whatever it is. Talk to him right now. And, you know, I don't know. I don't know. Look at the votes and look at the votes. So let me say no. Is Kai's father right? 35% said yes. 65% said no. Wow. Guess you have more people who like what's going on more than anything else. Friends, I stand on my stand, but I understand y'all point of view. I ain't gonna force y'all. You know what I mean? I ain't gonna force y'all, but I'm just as a man.
I wonder if the people who are saying that they don't see anything wrong with it, do they have teenage kids? Because I'm telling you, when my son first was impacted, it broke my heart. That's the first time I think I ever cried. It's like, and it wasn't death or something like that. To see my baby just really, really cry. And he wasn't in front of his dad, and his dad telling him, I got to play cards and I don't want you here right now. I mean, y'all don't know how that affects a young black man. And I think that's why Anthony is so compassionate about Kai, because maybe something like that happened to him when he was 13 or 14. 13 or 14, they're in adolescence. They're becoming young men. And that's a hard thing to swallow. You should never turn a child away, especially at that age, especially a young black man.
I'm just saying. So Sabrina says Rodney should have told the cousin, take him home and I'll see him later. I think that's what he told him, but I think the cousin said, no man, he's right there right now. At least see him and spend some time with him. But he didn't do that. And all I'm saying is, I don't care how much cards you're playing, your kid, you haven't seen your kid in years. Years. Your excuse was the mother didn't allow you to see the kid. Remember, you know, what am I saying? Am I say is the mother why I never see the kid, right? He's saying all of these things. Well, he's here right now. What you gonna do? Are you gonna see him or you're not gonna see him? That's my question.
Yep.
So I don't know, man. I don't know. I'm not giving no black man no pass. Y'all know how my work already, sure. You know, make nice, but it's the men time. It's just, that's all I'm saying. It's our time. And we got to step up when the time comes to step up. Antoinette says, I believe the cousin should have taken Kai there. But shouldn't have taken Kai there. But what if she's doing other things or had other people in the house doing things that a child shouldn't see? A cousin could have at least called. All right, okay. I don't know. I hear all of those things, friends. I hear them. It's plausible on it that, yeah, the cousin should have called and do whatever the deal is, but she never called. And she came and I wanted to see the dad's reaction, and he didn't react like how I wanted him to react.
We got a new skit alert, O'Neal.
Yeah, I'm getting it for I'm getting it for us, baby. Yeah, I'm getting it for us. No sweat. Let me read y'all's comments, friends. I'm getting the new skit. I see it, friends. New skit alert. Denisha should never confronted the dad in front of her son. Why traumatize him more? Makes sense. You know, he had a conversation with her. I believe he told her on the phone and told her not to bring him there, and she did. So you go again. So in other words, the dad basically said, "Don't bring him." But he wants some father. It's like, look. Say damn if you do, damn if you don't. What you saying, Riri? Go ahead.
No, I was gonna say something up with that cousin. That's all I was gonna say.
Yeah, it's like, look, the cousin in a trust, but damn if you do, damn if you don't. This is my thing, okay? This is my thing. Ladies, sometimes maybe a child needs to see this. You don't know if this is going to make Kai, it's going to be the turning point in Kai's life where they're going to sit down and look on this and say, you know what? I'll make sure I never like this man.
Yep. Yep.
You just don't know. That's all I
It
can
was
say to you.
a
You don't
pivotal
know.
moment with my son and his dad.
Mm-hmm.
Like my son, you know, he lost his grandfather on Valentine's Day, and
Mm-hmm.
so he was hurting from that because I mean, he know his father. His father was in his life, but that was his best friend. And when my son
Mm-hmm.
did lash out, I mean, he lashed out hard, but it needed to be done because, and I like the way his father handled it. And I will always give him credit for that. You know, I was like, John, I was like, don't say this, don't say that. And his dad was like, no, I want you to vent. I want you to tell me how you really feel. And
Yeah.
once he let my son get it out, and some of the stuff was harsh, but once he let him
Mm-hmm.
get it out, they were able to have a conversation about his feelings. And
Yeah.
it really
Yeah.
helped. It was
Sometimes.
almost
Mm-hmm.
like a first step in healing for them, you know, but it sounded better because it didn't come from mama. It didn't come from the in-laws. It came from him directly. So I agree with you that sometimes it's needed to be done. Sometimes it needs to happen
Sometimes.
in order for those real conversations to take place.
It gotta happen. I know y'all don't like it, but sometimes it gotta happen. Like I'm telling y'all right now, I don't have a lot of kids because I saw that my dad had a lot of kids and I saw what it did. He never have the money. I got the message. When I went to his house, I got the message, man. If you wanna have things happening better, you need to not have a lot. You need to be able to like get things together. So it is what it is. You know, the dude tried his thing, but it is what it is. I think I have the news, friends. Give me one moment. Let me put it up for us.
Who you supposed to be? Hey, look, man. I don't know you from a can of paint. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I see you got the nice Rolex, you got the chain, dressing nice. But all that don't mean nothing. You got a boy out there. You got a son, a legacy, somebody that's gonna carry your name. You should have heard him when he said he begged Denisha that he wanted to see his father. His father. That's nothing to play with. And then when he comes in here, you give him the cold shoulder. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's your legacy. After you dead and gone, that's the one who's gonna be carrying your name. And you just shun him like that? Come on, brother. We gotta do better as black men.
Okay, so they're basically running. They're Riri, get on the microphone. I think they're running a black what do you call it? I don't know. Community drama post. I guess that's what it is. What you think? What you think, Riri?
I want. I hope he just don't.
Bonds will say
I hope.
Anthony's cheat.
I hope he don't hit. I don't know why I see little Anthony. I mean, little ankles passed out on the floor. You can't come to some hood dudes like that. Even if you right, I mean, hood dudes don't always comprehend the way, you know. Yeah, all I'm seeing is look like on the floor.
Yeah, it's just look. I hear what all of y'all are saying, but I'm just telling y'all, do not try this in the
You
hood.
got to
Just
try this
don't.
at home.
Like this ain't no. I get it. It looks like what you should be having happen, but I'm
It
gonna tell
looks
y'all right now.
encouraging.
Just don't. It looks good.
Yeah,
So,
don't try this at home, folks.
don't try this at home. Anthony better run out of the screen door. Someone says, "Oh, good gosh." Anthony loved Denisha regardless of our past. And the man looked like him really loved that woman. He must do. He must.
He
I
must
said
do.
under the previous Anthony for Anthony to duck. Well, in better duck. This is whack. Someone else says scattered like a roach instead of an ant. Someone says we know Denisha is a scammer, but Anthony knows nothing. Let's see if Denisha and the baby daddy will team up. Someone else says they put a mixture on these shows on their of your shows on there. Okay, you're saying that they on the show that we have and try to kind of reflect it back to the audience. You know what? Makes sense. Possible. Possible. Someone says the father was playing spades, had a good hand.
He had all spades. He could
Yeah.
do some that.
Blackaroni says I feel like Rodney is going to give Anthony an uppercut.
Yeah, I
Oh,
just see him
baby.
on the Black Money. I'm with you. I just see him laid out on the floor in the middle of his sentence.
I'm sorry, ladies, but gentlemen, don't make nobody gas you up to try to go be no knight in no shining armor. I'm telling you right now.
Not in the hood.
Don't. Yes, yes, you know the man from a can of paint. It looks good. It looks good, but just yeah,
In
they
fact, in the
might pull
hood,
up on.
in the
Mm-hmm.
hood, as soon as Denisha now would have walked out the door, Anthony would have been laid out.
Yeah, they don't know your body can get lost. You may never ever be found. Guys, I
Yeah.
told Anthony he don't know Denisha. You better hide your bank account and you better hide all your money. Hold on, I'm gonna put that in there.
We owe it to our children to be in our children's lives. And you have an opportunity, he's only 14. You got an opportunity to be a father, man. That is not just anything, it's a privilege. Don't waste that, man. Real talk.
And listen, you don't know what you got out there. What you need to do is hide your bank account. You know, that's what you really need to do. You know, you're a blue collar guy, well fit, but man, you don't know what you got out there. So, my advice to you, hide your money, get away from that. But you know what? Matter of fact, the best thing for you to do is go on and get up out of here. For real. It's the best thing for you to do.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Riri. And
Yep.
you
There
come
it
out of
is.
the
Whoop,
woodwork.
there it is.
Oh, Denisha has been notified. Now we know. Now we know. Now we have a bigger clue into things. Friends, come out of the woodwork. Now we see it. Go ahead, Riri. I'm giving it to you. What you got? What you got?
She took his money too. He know
Mm-hmm.
the game. Again, what I said at the beginning of this. Just
Mm-hmm.
like Anthony stood there and said, "Oh, you really don't know Amber." Now we got you really don't know Denisha.
Correct.
And just like we've been saying the whole time, y'all, Amber 3 extremists who think that Dave is the one, Dave go save Amber, they don't know each other. And this is the whole point of
Mm-hmm.
everything that's going on. You got to watch this for the lessons. You cannot watch this with an extremist mindset
You
that
can't.
Dave is going to
You
save
have
the
to make a
world
change. True.
and that Denisha and Anthony go live happy ever after. Neither one of them is going to be happy, people. You might as well get that in
Mm-hmm.
your brains now. Because just like
Mm-hmm.
he said, you don't know her, and now he's saying,
Mm-hmm.
you don't know her. Come on, man. I mean, Ray Charles could see it. And I don't know if people just not have never been in theater, have never, been around the arts or movies or whatever, and maybe they just delusional. I don't know. But this is, I mean, we can see what's happening, y'all. We can see clearly
Dang.
what's happening. You ain't gotta be a ghostwriter
Oh.
to figure it out.
Yeah, yeah, you ain't gotta be whatever it is. I already knew there's something up with her, but I wanted to see the other side. So now I know now what it is. I know what time it is. Because people have been talking about the scamming and I said, well, I haven't seen the scamming yet. But today I saw some things with her and I saw how she's looking at the cash. And some people said, well, O'Neill, there are certain ways that women will do certain things, but and my audience have been saying that. You understand? But I said, friends, O'Neill is one of those guys. So him I'll watch and him I'll watch and him don't. He's going to trust but verify. You understand? He ain't going just all of a sudden right off. You know what I mean? But you got to
Yeah.
give him clues into it. You got to give him. But right now, based on what the guy is saying, hey, it looks like Anthony's about to lose some money. Now, I'm asking this. Does it make sense if Anthony just go ahead and give Amber the 50%? Because if Denisha is gonna take all of this money,
He might well.
what do you think, Riri? Honestly, let's be honest. But let's really be honest. Do you think he
Yeah,
might as well
okay.
give Amber the 50%? What do you think?
What don't make sense to me, if he say he worth 20 and she only know about 3, give her 1.5 and you still winning. You know what I'm saying? And then you can
Yeah.
just be done with it. But I think even with that, y'all Amber, the level 3 Amber fans, y'all
Yeah.
don't realize that she's making all these big money purchases and it's
Mm-hmm.
going to backfire on her. Cause you can't say that you broke and you need spousal support and all this other stuff, and you buying this lavish stuff, you buying office spaces, you buying $115,000 cars. Now you finna have they say, oh, it's just a gift. Skitland, you know, we don't know what Skitland law gonna say it is. So all this stuff is gonna add up, you guys. And she been on the whole commercial with the other dude. I mean, both of them are going to lose, y'all. And when both of them
Yeah.
lose, they're gonna end up back with each other. I mean, I can't even get into it seriously. I really can't, because I already see what's gonna happen, and it may
It look like it.
not happen. It's not gonna happen right away. They're gonna draw this thing
Mhm.
out. It took us almost 2 years to find out Shayla and her to find out about Shayla now.
Yeah.
I mean,
It does feel though like Michael Salim Garrett 50, because like right now, the way this guy is talking to him and telling him what he's telling him, it man, I don't know. I don't know. Sit tight and read some comments and I'll put you back on the skit again. I see our friends. Give me one moment. Yes, the boat will lose. We can see that right now, clearly. Amber buy the office space. Ernestine bought all of it in Ernestine's name. But she's asking Amber to pay for it, so Amber need to watch even that as well. Nisha really loves Ant. She's not a scam. She's not scamming him. Well, let's see. We don't know yet. This guy is saying some stuff, and hey, you need to listen to these people. You can't see signs and don't take the signs. I don't think the divorce is gonna happen. Somebody says he should have just give Amber 2 million and walk away. Please don't let them get together. Well, let's see. Someone says everybody putting thoughts on the father, but about her response, she shows his father as low, also in front of the son.
Shayla.
She knew the father before she got with him. If he's that low, why is he there? Someone else says the office space is in Ernestine's name. Them say he makes $3 million a year, more than 1.5 million. Someone says the writer's clue given in the beginning, Ninja only wanted Anthony officially once to cut her income. Anthony became marked target for Denisha. Somebody's calling that out. Someone says if Anthony ends up in jail for some reason, he will. Someone else says, Anthony, you better step out of the hood right now. Denisha, true colors are big revealed today. Will Anthony listen? I doubt it. He's too in love. Someone else says, I've been said that Denisha was a scammer. She was telling Momo how to scam Rafi. I know those pieces, okay? We know the scam with Rafi. What I was saying was, I'm watching how she's behaving since then. We didn't quite see what the scam was for whatever it is, but okay. There were certain signs today that they've been showing us. And I'm going to let you go, Riri. Go ahead, Riri.
No, I was saying, I think she genuinely was trying to change. And people keep bringing that up. I put up all the skits. During that time with Rafi, yes, she did, but that's because Rafi was acting dumb. And Denisha's the type, I said the same thing with Anthony. She's the type that will, okay, if you don't believe it, I'm going to have to show you Fat Meat Greasy. That's kind of how she operates. I don't think she went into it because she could have been scamming him. She could have been getting money from him if she wanted to. So I don't think she started out as a scam, but the more she feels like, okay, he might go back to his wife. He might, she's seeing the signs.
That is what I believe.
And she sees how Shayla treats him. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And so the weaker she sees him being, she was like, oh, any woman can come and take him away from me. Just like I took him away from them. So now she may start operating in scammer mode.
That I do believe. And that's the point that O'Neal is not really, I'm not upset about it. And I'll say why I'm not upset about it. It's almost as though him deserve it at that point. That's what I've been saying. I've been saying Anthony is begging the woman to do something, but he's not holding up his end of the bargain when it comes to Shayla. Shayla is still overrunning him. People are still doing things inside of whatever it is. He told her he had it under control, and him don't have it under control. So at this point, might as well she take what she can get. I'm not upset with her for that. That's what I will say. So,
at this point, she don't want to leave empty-handed,
Why should she leave empty-handed? You beg her, you tell her to come back and you have things under control. So that's why I'm only not so upset with her, because I'm like, well, but you never change anything, Anthony. Shayla's still there. You don't have a custody order. You don't have things together. Shayla is able to own. She's asking now for what you call it, rent money. Might as
Yep.
well woman try and get what she can get.
Yep.
So ladies, as a man, me I tell you the truth. If the man not do him same supposed to do, hey, all bets are off. You're not going to get me
Yep.
going up against your thing. That's all I'm saying. You're
She
not going to
cooked. She
get
cooked a
me
pot of
going up.
lobster. She cooked a pot of lobster. Pay her for it.
Cook another
I mean, I'm
pot.
just
Cook
saying.
the next pot. Just
Rest of them ain't even
cook it.
cooking. I mean, she did her part. She done earned her
Yeah.
30,000. She done earn the money.
I'm
He
just
want to be
saying,
a
man.
big dummy. Let him be a big dummy.
Yeah, you want to be a big dummy, then just be a big dummy. And it is what it is at that point in time. Because he ain't doing,
But what gets me
some
is
she's
people
doing.
always they only see Anthony is so dumb and Denisha getting over on him, but y'all don't see the other side of the spectrum. Y'all don't see
Yeah.
Wayne and Dave. Y'all don't see that this man, the real estate lady told y'all. She said, "Oh, you bringing up God again? This is mo. This is what
It's
Dave
things that he
does.
does.
Dave has relationships with everybody he work with. Who else got relationships with everybody he work with? Wayne. And y'all don't see that. Y'all think he the savior? Come on, man. Y'all can see
Christ
Denisha
himself.
a scammer, but you can't see that he's a dog. And she was gonna tell him if she didn't want her 6%.
Oh, on Facebook they can't see it. On Facebook, Dave is the savior.
I
He's a
mean,
host on
YouTube
Facebook.
either for some people.
Mm-hmm.
I said
He's a
YouTube either
host.
for some people.
He's just it's never for whatever it is. Let me finish out first. Sit tight.
So they find you somewhere. I don't think you know where you at.
Oh Lord. You're going on, little like
What's up, with buddy? You think he a preacher or something?
Gentlemen, don't make the woman them trick you. For tell you about
he
that's where you
better
need to
start
be.
saying, look, as long as he in Kentucky, he better say, go on, call me brother Dalton.
Can't stay there. You can't stay there pulling up in a people territory like that, basically doing all sorts of nonsense, whatever it is. You just relax your little self, or you will go missing. You will be in the back of a milk cart.
Oh, Vonswell said something. He said Dave using these females to clean his dirty money. Bam.
I believe that, Vanswell. I do believe that. I can see that. I can see that. I can see that. Anthony, better get out of here. Somebody says, watch. Hold on. Watchman did put a comment in there. Never as Denise asked for anything. Anthony's always offering. The problem though with that is it feels like what I'm learning though from them though, Watchmen, and a lot of the ladies have been saying it. They say that she don't ask, but she have ways that makes him give it to her.
Yep.
And today I noticed how she do certain little things with them, and I said, "Oh, ooh, I see working little thing." It's just, it's not like very. It's not like what you're expecting. If you're expecting,
like buying Kai the toys and stuff. That was
correct. Correct. It's little things that you'll see, that whatever it is, like you'll see it. You will see it, like buying Kai the toys. Yes, that's some. It's like little things that she does, and I'm now seeing what the lady them saying. Pro women don't have to ask. What are you saying? So it says nobody is. So, but women don't have to ask. Generally, nobody trying to get jump. Y'all sound crazy. Said what he said. He didn't listen and threatened him. Yes, I will leave. I don't want to die. Duh. Makes sense. Makes sense.
He supposed to stand there
sense.
and what? He ain't got no weapon and his baby in the car. What he supposed to do?
Yeah. You don't. I'll look here. Generation, don't go to Jamaica. Go try it. Just. Don't,
So to the
sir,
people who say that he's supposed to stay there and just get what? What was he supposed to do, y'all? Stay there and fight the man, and I mean,
generation,
make it make sense. Make it make sense. I told you, generation, you cannot respond and look at everything. Some stuff you just gotta let it stay in the comment, cause that don't even make sense. What was he supposed to do? Fight?
You better walk right out. Walk out. Listen to me. I would not even be over there. Let the woman deal with her thing with her baby father alone, because it's not your kid. And you need to learn how to allow kids to grow the way they grow. Okay, tell you what. This is how I look at it, Riri. Let the kids see you as a beacon or the difference. You don't need to get into it to show him the difference.
Yep.
Because kids see better when you just have two distinctions. Right? I know I saw distinctions, and my friends them said the same thing too. They mentioned, like, especially the ones them that grew up in the hood, they mentioned seeing the difference when they would associate with the kids them that were from uptown, or as we'd call it, but I guess the suburbs, from the kids that were in the hood. It was just a difference. When they went to their houses, it looked different, it felt different. You could have tell the difference. You don't need to tell nobody, they will see it. That's why I said what I said. That's why I said you don't need to do anything. Just show him when him come over your house, show him how you treat your mother. Treat his mother well, do whatever you can do with his mother. But of course, with Shayla coming around, I don't know how that going penning, but so that's supposed to be something different. Hey, who knows? Let's see who else is on here. I see the Amber fans are saying Anthony is a punk for leaving. Like, what else is he gonna do? What else is he supposed to do? What do they mean?
And if you ask them what was he supposed to do, they're not gonna answer. They gonna say, O'Neal and Riri, y'all Amber haters. That's all they gonna say is you're an Amber hater. What was he supposed? Amber fans, level 3 and up. What was he supposed to do? What was he supposed to do?
Ain't nothing he can do but get up out of there. That's what he's supposed to do.
One man,
supposed to do?
305'9", and the other one 6'5" and 300 something. What was he supposed to do?
Them guys are
he don't know
armed,
what
they
they
have
got in the
nothing,
house.
and they have nothing to live for. Those guys can go to jail and it means nothing. They can go do some time. Those are men that can go do time. They have nothing to live for. Because you do have men like that have nothing to live for. Nothing.
And you have to think, Denisha and her cousin now, they hood. They not gonna snitch. They're not gonna snitch and say, if the body come up missing or something, what he supposed to do? He better have got out that house.
Here's a question from George. George says, "Hey, this trip could be a whole scam on Anthony. Could be a scam."
Oh, that's good. That's good.
George, I like that, George.
I like that.
George,
I like that. I like that. Cause he already about to move the mama in too. I said, Anthony, is he stupid or dumb?
I said, what?
He talking about moving the mama in. You ain't even got the house yet. Good.
Just give Amber the 50%, because at this point,
at this point, just give it. If you gonna give it away to the strangers, just give it to Amber.
Yeah. If you're gonna give it to the hood, and they're not gonna use it, because I know they're not gonna use it. Like I said in my chat, I have family members that I would not have taken my wallet out around. You cannot take your wallet out around them. because
they're like Shayla. Shayla been getting all that money, $10,000 a month or something from Anthony, plus the money, and you broke. You ain't got the money for the rent.
She ain't got no money for the rent. She don't have the money for the rent. She basically sent me a whole, she needs to find a rent some way, somehow. She better go find a rent somewhere. Anthony could have died today, and Amber being his wife would have gotten all. That's correct. She would have gotten every single cent now. She would have gotten every penny. But the Amber fans want him to turn back around and go back inside. O'Neal and Riri have turned back around and ran out of there. O'Neal, you and Riri would be the getaway driver.
And would I wouldn't have let you go in there, honest. I'd be like, did you stupid or dumb?
I would have not been there with you in the first place. You don't just pop up in people's hood like that. I don't say it work. It's just not at work. You will get lost, man. These are just rules.
I can know people in the hood and won't pop up in the hood.
These are rules. Let's see. Antoinette says, I said it yesterday on O'Neal platform that this party that they're gonna have Anthony pay because Nisha told her mom that Anthony got money. So them saying that is a scam. The party is a whole scam. I do believe that is a scam. I do believe it is a scam. Now in Jamaica, you have the baddest of men, and they're not going to go to certain hoods. Yep. They won't. They never will. And them think they make out a steal. But they just would never go to certain areas, because once they go, there's someone who is waiting. So what do you mean? If them have issues and them have all sort of, them have the biggest of rifles, why would I be walking into a situation like this? It makes no sense. So no, I wouldn't do it. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. was the first on 48. Was the first 48 on the first 48. Wow, Louisville, Kentucky is one of those on the first 48. Is that what they are? People forget that Louisville, Kentucky was on the first 40. I've heard that. I've heard that it is on one of those, it's one of the hood kind of places. Someone says Anthony should have stayed at the house with Little Kai. That's what he should have done, Black Ronnie. I agree with you.
Exactly.
He should have said, Denisha, go handle your thing and come back. That's what he should have done. You just don't walk into somebody's home, let alone somebody you don't know in the hood too. It don't make no sense. Anthony is playing stupid and Denisha is allowing the stupidity by taking him along with her to her ex. Anthony being reckless with the safety of his baby. That is true. Trust me, you're not missing me with the safety of Kai. I agree with what everybody said that part. I agree with you. I agree with you. I agree with it. It's way too much. O'Neal, this is what I've been saying. Someone will be taking his money. It's Amber, Shayla, Denisha. Someone will get it. What do you think, Riri? 50% for Amber right now at this point? Because I get it.
He should give it to her, but we know he not. I think both of them gonna mess up the divorce case.
Yeah.
I think both of them making stupid moves, and one ain't gonna get over on the other because they both making stupid. Really, when y'all think about it, everything Anthony is doing, we see it because we watching this because it's just a skit. We watching it and we see him. Amber wide open with Dave. She's wide open. Commercials, houses, whatever. She wide open. Anthony, in the eyes of the court, I mean, he moved in, but both of them are misunderstanding. That's all I can say. It's gonna be a wash. It's gonna be a wash.
Yeah, it reckless. It definitely reckless. Shayla is going to rightfully have a fit about him taking the baby and putting him in arm's way. That would definitely cause a fit. I agree with it. Deborah, in that instant, yes. Like I said, if Anthony was taking the kid out just for vacation, you win me. But when you start bringing it into the hood and all them little thing, I'm like, no. Because I wouldn't, let me tell you right off the cuff. I don't care where Nisha could have want to live. I'm not taking my baby to the hood. Yep. Rent a hotel in the nicest part of the town, and you will need to come there to see me. It's just what it is. I'm sorry. That's just what it is. You just need to come there to come see me, you know, because you just don't want to be a part of things that you don't need to be a part of. And I already know how it works. You don't need to be a part of something in the hood for you to be involved. I used to face drive-bys every day. There was always a drive-by. You just mind your own business, and some people just drive and shoot. You know what I mean? It's just so no, there ain't no way. You know, I just don't agree. So we just can't. What if there's a drive-by? What if this is a host? Them have something going on, and there's a drive-by. Then what? How do you explain that? Like you just can't do certain things and then get the same like empathy from me for sure. So I don't agree with it at all. Kai wasn't seen at all. Shayla won't even know. Someone says maybe because I've heard that Kayla actually lives in Kentucky. I think she's from Kentucky. So I don't know if they're gonna tie it in. She's from Kentucky. I think she's from. So I don't know if they're, like how they tie Amber into what you call it, Detroit or whatever it is. That's what I meant. Have you seen comments, Riri? Which comment you I'm gonna go to?
Somebody said, "How's Amber supposed to make money?" She got 3-4 businesses, don't she? She got the restaurant. She got Amber Butter. She got Amber Clothes. She just closed a $600,000 deal. So
yeah, man.
I'm confused. Y'all tell me how she gonna make money.
Yeah. Don't make it look like she, Come on now. Don't make it look like whatever it is. Come on now, friends. Don't make it look like that. Yeah, Amber can make our money.
Yeah, like the girl gonna be on food stamps or something.
Yeah, she is from Kentucky. So she was on this thing before. Because I remember saying it. I remember her talking about being from Louisville, Kentucky. Shayla is from Kentucky. So I don't know if they're gonna tie it in. That's what I was saying to people. I don't know if they're gonna tie the scenes in with Shayla. She is from Kentucky. It is in the I did like a live on this before, Riri. I don't know if you remember it. But it is with her and the girl that we're sitting down and she talk about from Kentucky.
Okay.
And she was a kid.
Go back and
hold on. Let me see if I can put it up for Riri. Hold on. Let me see if I can really pull up real quick. Yeah.
That
So
would be an
this was
interesting
her.
segue.
Yeah, I don't know if they're gonna put Shayla up in this, and that's why I asked this. But this was her on this podcast thing.
What made you to Atlanta? Were you
Oh.
moved?
See?
But I'm from Louisville, Kentucky. I was born there, but I was raised in Atlanta.
Okay.
I'm a real South Side girl.
So there you go. So that's what it was. Okay,
Mm.
so she was born there, but she was raised whatever it is. Okay. All right, well, hey, okay. So maybe not. I don't know. Maybe not. I was thinking it had something that they were gonna play into it, but maybe not. Riri, well, that comes to our little hour because I might have to pop off. Give me a last word, Riri. Talk to the audience. What you think?
Audience, watch these skits for the entertainment factor. I can't say it enough. Watch it for the lessons. Watch it for the entertainment factor because your pressure gonna stay up. Y'all, look at it for the lesson. They're not gonna let Anthony win with Denisha and Amber lose. They're not gonna let Amber win with Dave and Anthony lose. It's not gonna happen,
Agreed.
y'all. It's not gonna happen. Watch it for the entertainment. Watch it for the lessons. Take it day by day and enjoy it. Have fun with it. Make up your own plot twist on what may happen. Have fun. Stop taking it so serious, y'all.
I love it. I ain't got nothing to add to that more than just amen. Riri,
Amen.
thank you
amen
very,
again.
very much.
Thank
I'm
you
gonna jump right
for
on
the
off
invite.
because I gotta go. Yes, ma'am. Put it up in the channel, of course. You know it work already, and I'll see you because I know you're coming. So we'll come on tonight. You'll see me inside the comments if need be. I need to come up. I'll come up.
Look a pot
No
of
worries.
lobster.
I'll pot a lobster a little later. Have a wonderful night.
All right. I'll talk to y'all later. Bye-bye.
Welcome to the audio show. All I've got is just for you. You ready for my beef tonight? I'm okay, just treat me right. Come in, me people, come in, me friend. What you gonna do when you come to defend? Question ask, me answer them. Wheel it up and pull it up and mash again.